What's up everybody, Max Monty 1516 here, back again with a new custom spotlight video. And it's been a really long time since I've done one of these, as I usually say in this series. But yeah, customs are just more few and far between these days. However, I do finally have one to show you guys. And this isn't exactly new, but I will get into the process of it, so I'm sure you've read the title by now. But here we have my Tomy / Playrail customs of Pip and Emma. So it's kind of hard to fit them all into frame here since, you know, long bullet train. So I'll go ahead and separate these guys up, just like so. And we'll take a look at, I guess, Pip or Emma. I mean, I haven't really differentiated them. But yeah, I'll just call this one Pip, I guess, since she's first. But this is the motorized one. So this was made from a Playrail S52. And this is actually a really unique model as well, since it's one of those that has the double speed motor, as you can see there. So obviously I'll show you normal speed, like that, or you could go up a notch and have double speed, like that. So I think that's a really fun feature that a couple Thomas items have, but honestly not enough in my opinion. But yeah, so from just, all I had to do pretty much was just paint the Playrail S52. And there really wasn't a whole lot that went into this one, but yeah, overall, I think it turned out pretty good. And then, of course, I will move her back, and we'll take a look at the coach really quick. So this is just the kind of in-between coach that the Playrail S52 came with. And I know Pip and Emma have a lot more coaches than just one, but for the purposes of the custom and just display reasons, I guess, I only made this one that I have here. So yeah, honestly, it's pretty nice. I don't really have a whole lot to say about it, but yeah, it is open on the inside, as you can see there. I painted it blue and silver to match. So yeah, and then of course we'll take a look at Emma back here. So slightly different face there, and I'll show you both. I don't think the faces are my greatest work, but I think they're all right. And then of course just another look there. They're pretty much identical in every way, except Emma here can open up, and there is a little driver inside, and this actually came with the Playrail S52, and so this can hold a couple other passengers inside as well, which I think is a fun detail. So yeah, I'll go ahead and flip that back down. This opens up just like any other Tomy item. But yeah, there's that, and of course all three of these can be coupled up to each other because Emma has a front coupling on the back there, and then you can put them together in one long train, just like so. And I'll just kind of do that. So yeah, the interesting history behind these guys is actually that I made them all the way back in summer 2021, or actually it was a little bit before. I think it was like May 2021. And if you haven't noticed, right now we're in October 2023. So the reason behind that is that I was never happy with these until I randomly got the motivation a couple weeks ago from recording this to just completely redo them. So I took my old customs that they've only been seen in a few live streams before where I showed off all of my shelves and my collection and stuff, and I never really pointed out much attention to them just because they were kind of there, and I didn't like them because they were never really finished, I guess, and I never really had the effort put into them that I wanted to put into them. So now I finally have done that, and I think they turned out really well. I'm so happy with the liveries I gave them. They're not 100% accurate, but I mean, I do think they look good. And this is just kind of my interpretation on the character. So yeah, there's that. And so of course I just kind of painted them corresponding to how they look, pretty much. So yeah, not a whole lot to say there. As you can see, I'm running out of things to say since this was overall a really simple custom, just a repaint with a few different colors and patterns. But I do think it came together overall pretty well, and I'm finally happy with them. So it only took me over 2 years, but here we are. So yeah, I never really was gonna do anything with these guys before because I was just never really happy with them. And I don't know, randomly just one day I got the motivation to take them. I completely took them apart. I completely repainted everything. I redid the faces. I did everything brand new. And it's basically like starting from scratch pretty much. So it felt like making a new custom. And also I'm finally properly showing these guys off for the first time, which again, finally happy with them. So I think that was a good time to do it. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoy these. They will hopefully pop up in my series one day. I have a couple of story ideas for them. So yeah, overall that's all I have to say. Thank you all for watching and have a great rest of your day. Max Monty 1516 signing out.